This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Alright YouTube, what is up? Another Coon 636 moto vlog. Today's moto vlog is gonna be your monthly update. Alright, so for today's vlog, I wanted to talk about a couple of things that I got done this month. And hold on, can't see. My hair's in my face. Oh, it's made it worse. One of the main things I got done in the month of September to the beginning of October now was my tire change. As you saw my last monthly update, I bought new tires but never got around to putting them on. Well, I finally did. And they're the S21s of Bridgestone, and man, I gotta say, I really like these tires. Very grippy, they warm up, but what feels like right away. And I don't have any complaints. So another major update I did to my bike was I bought a new chain, a new sprocket, front and rear sprocket. So that makes a huge difference. I actually got it, if you guys are on my Instagram, I tagged the shop where I bought it, which was I think it's that Six Shop or the Six Shop. It's about kind of weird, so you have to check my Instagram and give it a thumbs up if you like it. The reason why I got it was to obviously increase my performance in my acceleration and my torque. And plus I need a new chain. My chain was very loose and it was already stretched. So that's another main reason why I got it. And I've also been debating on what to get for my next little accessory for my bike. And because I needed a new chain, I went ahead and bought the sprocket, front and rear sprocket. So I went up 5 in the back and I went down 1 in the front. So I did lose about 10% top speed, or yeah, top speed or top end, whatever you want to call it. And I can feel the major difference in the pull of my bike now. So the torque increase. And speaking of torque increase, I'm going to go practice wheelies right now. So you might get some of my wheelie action on the GoPro. But yeah, the next thing I want to do is either buy race rails or this whole stunt cage. Because I told myself I wasn't going to do any stunts unless I had a cage, and yeah, I'm over here practicing, but you know, it's all good. It's just, I'm just practicing trying to get it up. I'm not trying to whip it all the way up because that's just stupid. Now, at least not until I have a cage. But as of right now, I'm gonna wait on that and just have some fun. But the race rails cost $240. So yeah. Alright, let's see if I can get a wheelie. Let's see if I can get a wheelie. Do it for the tube, do it for the tube. As soon as I get past all this crap. Got it up a little bit. Pretty scary. Did I dip? Dip. See, I could get it up, it's just keeping it balanced and not letting my adrenaline take over my body, which I tend to do. Because it's pretty exciting when you do a wheelie for the first time. I mean, this is probably like my 3rd time practicing wheelies. And I have a short clip of me practicing wheelies and in the same row, so here it is. I at least gotta get one good one before I bounce. Ow, 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 my hand. My hand's already starting to hurt. Oh, fuck. I see where it's at. Woo! That was some scary shit. And as you can see in that video, I'm doing the same little U-turn. And I did get it up pretty high, and that one scared the hell out of me because I wasn't expecting it. But now I know to at least look at my RPM. So I at least look at my RPM to see where it's shooting at. But if you never tried a wheelie, I highly suggest you try it because it is the scariest, thrilling shit you could ever do in your whole entire life. I mean, I never even tried a wheelie on a bicycle, shit. And I'm over here doing it on a 636cc bike, which could easily flip over if I give it just too much gas. I mean, this bike is stupid. Stupid crazy. And I'll show you the torque. I'll show you the sprocket right now so you guys can see how much I went up from the stock sprocket. Stock sprocket was actually pretty small, and the teeth were already getting worn out. Obviously it's the stock sprocket, so updating that would makes a big ass difference, and I'll show you guys that right now. But yeah, the sprocket, the new sprocket and the new chain, I mean, it's just stupid. So yeah, as you can see, I'm practicing in a back road by a bunch of fields. I really wish I had a dual sport because that's just tempting, but I used to go to high school all the way over there. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's actually really nice right now because tomorrow we're supposed to have a storm or some kind of rain at least. And usually before the rain, you can see the mountains. If you don't know about Bakeshore, California, we're like the armpit of California. We get all the smog from LA right in our valley, which sucks because I don't know if you can see out in the distance, it's all white, and that's smog. So when the storm usually rolls in, you can really see this mountain. That's going towards Tehachapi, if anybody in the area is familiar with it, which is a really nice scenic view when it rains. So after tomorrow, probably about a week, everything will turn green over there for about maybe another week, and then it'll just die again because California's in a drought and there's not enough water to sustain the environment. Alright, anyways, back to my sprocket and my tire. As you can see, I've worn it in fairly good for almost about a month use now. I still have these little, I don't know if you can see it, pointy things. And you can see my chicken strip. It's about a finger length, which is sad. I want to get lower, but I need to get me some race rails first. And my new chain, I got a gold chain. It's all dirty and nasty because they're pre-lubed chain. But I think that's how they send it, anyways. Yeah, it's covering all this white crap. I don't know if you can see on the camera. And yeah, it's pretty nasty. And the new sprocket, thanks to the TC Thrust company, and it was actually very light compared to my my OEM sprocket, my stock sprocket. I think it's like aircraft aluminum it's made out of. So it's really light and it's really strong. I think it's aircraft aluminum or aircraft steel, some shit like that. But really light. I like it. Size 45. The front one you obviously can't see because of my cover, which is right here. The speed sensor is now jacked up because I switched the front one. That's where the sensor's at. And I need to get it recalibrated. I'm probably just going to go ahead and get it tuned or just buy another one. I don't know. But obviously my next goal is to get my rails and cut my exhaust. I put my stock, or not my stock, but my original exhaust back on, the long ass can. The noise from the other one was just stupid. I really liked it, but I couldn't hear anybody when I was talking to them on the Cena, so I was like, this is worthless. This isn't worth it at all, man. Another thing that I'm scared about with wheelies, especially with older bikes, is I remember hearing a story about a guy who brought up his bike, and when he laid it down, something happened with the, I guess his brake calipers were on right, and it locked his brake up, and he literally did a stoppie or endo face first into the cement where he was all cut up. He wasn't wearing any gear, so I don't condone not wearing gear, if that makes any sense. Always wear your gear. So yeah, everything's back the way it was. I got my tank grips. I don't know if I talked about that yet. They hurt like a bitch when you're doing wheelies, FYI. I need to cut my exhaust soon, but that'll be in the near future. Yeah, I've been practicing wheelies for about, man, it's barely this is my second day, my third try. I got it up high a couple times. It scares the shit out of me every time. But I notice I do it in first gear. A lot of the guys say they start higher. They start in third, go to second, and then they do first. But second and third, I could not get this thing up for anything. They just say give him more gas, give him more gas. I'm like, yeah, no. First gear, give it gas, pops right up. While I'm giving it gas, it's like around 8,000, 9,000, and it just literally comes straight up. Scariest feeling ever, especially when you slam it back down, which I don't like doing that. I really want to be in control of my bike where I could just ease it down. I hate slamming it because I'm going to fuck up my forks, but it happens. And as you can tell, I already popped off my fairings from fucking slamming it down so hard. Look at that shit. Whoops. You know, but those are just those little buttons you plug in and plug out. So my next video is obviously going to be I kind of wanted to talk about college, so hopefully you guys enjoy that video, and hope you have a real good day. And remember, don't be retarded.